Hello there. Let me tell you a story. Today is the StoryTime Saturday. After a long time, after 1 week, it was just about 2022 when I was at 11th grade in my high school. When I first stepped into the high school, after that one period of complacency, after that void lifestyle that I was living during the COVID time. After that moment, after the COVID starts subsiding, and after the schools started to begin slowly but surely, that was just about the time when I started self-improvement. Like I said before in my Storytime Saturday, at that time, it was like, at the first I was just watching videos about self-improvement and stuff. At first I was just all about getting just knowledge in about physical health, mental health, and then I never really gave much thought about my social life at that moment. I was kind of like socially awkward. I was not that bad even before self-improvement. So it wasn't really that hard to socialize in my new school. But I remember once, it was just about at the start of the school. At first I never really talked to anyone. As the time went on, I just took the hard step and then started to talk to people myself. Because once I realized that nobody would actually just approach me and ask me about myself, I just had to reach out to the people myself. And that was the start of my social skills development. I took some serious steps to improve my social skills right at the high school, and I'm actually proud of that. Actually, that was the first time ever that I stepped out of my comfort zone as the new noob on self-improvement, you can say. Before that, I used to just do stuff like improving my physical health, do some workout at the house in my own room without going to gym much. I still haven't went to gym. And then perhaps increasing my mental health myself. Never really gave much thought about my social skills at first. It was kind of like the improving social skills was something out of my comfort zone. And as I realized that, at first I didn't really take any steps to step out of my comfort zone. But just about at the start of the 11th class, that was when I first took my baby steps towards leaving my comfort zone. And after that, I just started socializing more often. I used to just get a lot of grades, so it helped me increase my charisma. For most of the guys out there, improving their physical and mental health can be done alone, and it can be done getting out of your comfort zone mentally. But physical comfort zone can only be crossed if you want to improve your social skills seriously. Like getting out of your comfort zone mentally and physically, both of them are absolutely mandatory for self-improvement and growth. Let's be honest for a second. We all used to start escaping our mental rut, you can say. Start improving our mental and physical health by doing some hard things and getting out of comfort zone at our physical comfort zone, that is our home. We all started at that point. At the very least, I started at that point. For people out there who went gym as a beginner, props to them. They probably found some good old friends there. They probably improved much more than me, doing some good old physical health stuff at the comfort of my house. And then after escaping the mental comfort zone, the next step was to escape the physical comfort zone. I had to get out of my house and go to school. Even in that place, sometimes we all used to be just such a, the introvert kind of the guy who never really interacts with anyone, just silent, just stays in silence without doing anything. Perhaps he studies, perhaps he draws. That is also pretty good, but the growth, the feeling that I got when I started socializing outside my comfort zone was actually a lot more refreshing. I like silence. I'm an introvert myself, but after I took some real actions to escape my comfort zone and probably talk to a few strangers who became my friends at the school. At the first, at school, it was like that. Now, after that, after escaping like that, I just became more social in school, and then my social life in school was actually really worth it. Like everyone used to say, if you don't really improve your social skills at our school, perhaps we'll be just have a hard time improving our social skills outside of the school. It'll actually be very hard. I actually experienced that in just recently after completing my 12th exams. Until completing my high school life, all I did was just socializing in the school. We were building some really strong friendship at the school, but outside the school, either for some of us are just become really good friends even after school. Even leaving the school, we were building some really good friendship, but other people who were just our acquaintances during the school, it's almost like they become complete strangers to you after school. So just recently in these 2 weeks, 2024, I experienced what it's like to escape the comfort zone once again as an advanced self-improvement guy. I started learning how to approach strangers and stuff outside of the school. And at first it was just usually just knowledge and stuff. I didn't really take much actions. But recently I just took actions. Like for example, at the weekdays time, after completing my YouTube research, making videos and everything, at night I used to just go to a local park and then read books there. Perhaps talk to a few people who seem to approach me. I just make myself approachable so that perhaps other people will approach me, and it kind of worked. That's something I never really did before, like going outside of my house at the night time and then going to a park and reading books there. That is something I never really did in my life as a high schooler. At high school, I used to just socialize in school, study a lot in the house, and then get good grades, and it worked. I actually liked that lifestyle a lot as well. But this new lifestyle of me constantly actually escaping my comfort zone physically and taking the time to go to the park and then talk to new people, it just gave me a new refreshing feeling of escaping the new type of comfort zone, you can say. At the house, after the weekdays though, next comes the weekends. Usually I would just go to a park or do some cycling in the road at the Saturday morning, early morning. I used to just wake up at 5 a.m. and then ready up and then go take the cycle and ride like 10 kilometers usually. But this time I did something different. I went to a beach. This time I went to a beach and took a walk there with my cycle. That is something I never really did before. And there, I never once saw this much beauty in my life at that time. The beach, beach at the morning time, I never really saw that as at least I never really saw how beautiful it was while I walked into it. And then I used to just cycle into the beach and get out of it as soon as possible and then go to house and study and stuff. This time I took the time to just walk around, notice other people, notice what they did. All I found was just healthy people walking around, children just playing around, some fitness community, and then boxer studio or something. The fitness community people out there in the beach, I discovered them. I inquired about them out of my comfort zone. I actually took the uncomfortable step and then just inquired about their gym. They were just so friendly to the starters. It just happened today. At the beach, I went outside, went to the beach, and then speak to a few women who worked in the gym, They told me about the fee structure. They told me about the workout, diet plan. Um, kind of like saying to the beginner about stuff, right? I knew that. I didn't really say anything about me being a beginner. But I did ask them if I could use the workout plan that I always did at the house. I asked them whether I could do it at the gym. They were all about it. They agreed. And then I just left there with a sense of accomplishment, like I did it kind of feelings. This was a new type of escaping the comfort zone that was totally new to me, and it was just new experiences altogether. And then after that, I was just enjoying the beach, nature, natural stuff, seeing the sunrise, and then seeing a lot of pigeons and crows just flying around in the sky. It was such a beautiful scenery. I should have captured it, but anyways, I was just too focused. I was just so aware about the surroundings. I didn't really give a thought about capturing it. So moving on, after that new experience, I had yet another new experience. I went to a local park where there was a calisthenics gym. That's where I actually wanted to go. The normal gym, that is good as well, but calisthenics gym is where there are some gym trainers would actually help us train us to get to that, the handstand push-ups and the muscle up, and then doing the planche push-up. That is the most toughest gym calisthenics workout of all times. Working with them was definitely much more easier to level up and do that hard workouts than I was able to do myself. I tried handstand push-ups and doing muscle up at the house, and sometimes it just doesn't really seem to make any progress for me. That was why I wanted to join a calisthenics gym. I inquired about them. It was just totally new for me to branch out and ask things that I wanted from the world. All new experiences all together. So yeah, that was actually my experience of escaping the comfort zone. That was my story that I just had once 2 years ago, and then just recently now. I hope you like my story. The moral of the story is that definitely escaping your comfort zone at first, it definitely is uncomfortable, but after you escaped your comfort zone and explore the real world around you, it's just such a new feeling of accomplishment that you get. Such a powerful feeling. After all, growth takes place outside of our comfort zone. That's why I wanted to convey my message to you with a little old story of me as a first time escaping comfort zone, and then after as the advance escaping the comfort zone in a new sense. I just liked it, and it gave me such a feeling of accomplishment. It's just such a powerful feeling. I hope you find this relatable. I hope you found this video valuable. As a take out of this video, remember to challenge yourself every single time and step out of your comfort zone. Remember that. Get down, get up again, and improve. Peace.